And let's begin with breaking news that's coming in. The U.S. Department of Defense has said that the last American soldier to leave Afghanistan, Major General Chris Donahue, boarded the C-17 aircraft on August 30th, marking the end of the U.S. mission in Kabul. The United States Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, has said that they've suspended diplomatic presence also in Kabul and transferred operations to Doha. The Taliban, meanwhile, has begun celebrations. Massive celebratory firing has been reported as the last U.S. military plane departed from the Kabul airport. So now the U.S. withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan is officially complete.
It's one in which we will lead with our diplomacy. The military mission is over. A new diplomatic mission has begun. As of today, we've suspended our diplomatic presence in Kabul and transferred our operations to Doha, Qatar. We will use this post in Doha to manage our diplomacy with Afghanistan, including consular affairs, administering humanitarian assistance, and working with allies, partners, and regional and international stakeholders to coordinate our engagement and messaging to the Taliban.
Let's take this across to Geeta Mohan, our Foreign Affairs editor. She's joining us this morning with the latest updates. Geeta, good morning. Much before the deadline, the United States has confirmed complete withdrawal of all their troops. A big question mark, however, on what exactly US-Afghan ties will look like now, because, the United States has also confirmed that they're not going to have any sort of diplomatic mission or team in Kabul for now.
Well, that's right. After the situation stabilizes, not just America, most of the countries are going to wait to go back to Afghanistan to restart the diplomatic missions. But for now, what is significant, Akshita, is the visual, the photograph of that last soldier who boarded the flight out of Afghanistan. So that's a very significant photograph that's coming in. Major General Chris Donahue was the last officer to board C-17 on the 30th of August, late at night. And that was the last flight that left the Kabul airport. There are visuals, Akshita, that are coming in of celebrations by the Taliban fighters who have now taken over the Kabul airport completely. There is much to be discussed about how the rest of the evacuations are going to take place now with the Taliban in control of Kabul airport. That was the last of the areas in Afghanistan where U.S. forces were maintaining control. Now with the U.S. forces out, the major problem or area of concern and planning would be the evacuation plans for those who are still left behind in Afghanistan. That said, the U.S. has formally left Afghanistan. The war of the United States of America in Afghanistan has come to an end. United States of America Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad has tweeted out saying that our war in Afghanistan is over. Our brave soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen with distinction and sacrifice to the very end, they have our enduring gratitude and respect. He also goes on to talk about how now it is for the Afghans and for the Taliban to take control of their country. The Taliban now face a test, whether they can lead the country to a safe and prosperous future. There are a lot of areas that now have to be looked into, but the war in Afghanistan finally has come to an end and the withdrawal of the United States of America complete. Whether if it was timely, whether if it was in haste, there will be much a debate about that. But for now, it is indeed over.
Very, very telling images on our screens. In fact, the left of your screens is the picture of the last U.S. soldier, Major General Chris Donahue, making his way out of Kabul, boarding a C-17 aircraft. And that was the last soldier on ground from the United States. They've confirmed withdrawal, and soon after that, what you also see on the right is celebratory firing that broke out at the Kabul airport. The Taliban fighters were seen entering, armed to the teeth as always, entering the airport with the U.S. soldiers pulling out and firing in the air to, in fact, symbolize and highlight the fact that now there's no more presence of the United States, no more United States boots on the ground.